Okay,
It's
wait, real quick. Rockefeller Plaza says Captain America 4 has been on YouTube the past few days.
Caught in the glow
And I was like, nah, I'm sure that ain't the case. I'm sure that's not the case. So I just went. This is the full movie, y'all.
It's just on YouTube right now.
I'm on YouTube right now.
Chasing shadows through the night, find our way by soft starlight. Quiet dreams are born anew. In darkness dipped we find our hue. Eyes closed, we're floating high. Stars above, they paint the sky. Echoes sing a lullaby. In night's embrace, we softly lie. Whispers echo through the night, guided by the faintest light. In the stillness we confide, with the cosmos as our guide. Minutes melt in evening's glow, eternal dance of stars bestow. Silent symphony takes flight in the stillness of the night. Eyes closed, we're floating high. Stars above, they paint the sky. Echoes sing a lullaby. In night's embrace, we softly lie.
Howdy. Yo. How's it going? Good evening. Happy Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for hanging out. Welcome to the weekly Discourse. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to be talking and yapping about Supergirl. Me and my friends are joining again. We're all going to clown on it because the numbers are in. It's not looking too healthy. It had a 4-day weekend. Apparently now they're only saying it's 3-day because you're gonna love this. It's I think it was like 5-day. I need my boy Cyfex here to do the math. He wasn't here last weekend. I'm gonna bring him in because he actually made it this weekend. We need another round of applause for that. Unfortunately, we need to stop and take a prayer for my boy Abe because he's not going to be able to make it this weekend. He had a little bit of a loss in his family. He's gonna be sitting home taking care of that. He might have he has some time off, and he posted out to a lot of his friends. So if you haven't, take a time out, prayer for my boy Abe. Say a prayer for him, you know what I mean, and his family, everybody out there, because everybody needs it, and it's just a bad time. So we're going to try to cheer him up by having a good time, clowning on Supergirl, Millie Alcock. We'll talk about some people who had some birthdays this week, like the WNBA. Jay-Z, who Syfax says he doesn't know who it is, so I'll have to introduce him, and most likely Miss Sparkles, who I think who enjoys him. We'll talk about it. We'll have some fun times. But first, if you haven't already, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Be like my friend MJ here. Say hi. What up, Magically MJ? I see you in the chat. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody out there, thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Let's get it in. Tomorrow, first off, next week, we're not going to be here. I'm going to DC for the 250th anniversary, so I'll be doing live streaming for my gaming channel, probably most likely this time. Won't be anywhere stationary to do this, so this is going to be skipped next week. So just a little heads up. Until then, let's bring out some homies. One who I missed from last week that didn't show up, my main man, the co-host of this department. Syfax, what up, bro? Where you been?
What's going on? And by the way, let me just make things clear. I do know who the fuck Jay-Z is. I just don't know his music well enough. Like, I'm sure if you play a couple songs, I'll be like, yeah, that's Jay-Z or whatever. I'm more of a metalhead. I don't know. Like, if you were to be like, hey, name 5 Jay-Z songs, I'd be like, well, you can shoot me now. Like, you know, if
I grew up at a great time when they had the East and West battle going on, and I'm still the one that says East Coast is the best. You could be like, no, West Coast had Tupac. Tupac came from the East Coast.
Well,
Besides that, they
Coast,
had
but like
Dr. Dre. Dre's a producer, and I'm like, he's not really a rapper. Now they got Game, who's good, pretty good, but you know, it's like, nah, the old school's like Big L, like Big Pun.
I mean, you've been seeing the stuff going around lately, right? Like rap isn't even in the top like 200 in the last year or two. It's been shot in the fucking. They've been screwing themselves over.
I'm an old school fan of rap and hip hop. If you listen to rap,
early 2000s, 90s,
some ratchet ass.
Early.
It's a ratchet female that has
late 80s to early 2000s bangers, like nothing but bangers.
Rap
After
is
that,
nothing anymore.
Yeah, it falls.
It's Jaden Smith,
Other
Will
than
Smith's son.
The only person,
Fortnite
the only
dances.
person from that era who's like killing it is Tech Nine. Tech Nine, if he's on something, Tech Nine is fucking awesome. Tech Nine is top tier.
We'll show our age with rap when I show you, you know, like how long it's been and all that. So let's add my friend who loves Jay-Z and knows all about him, Miss Sparkles, to the stage. Miss
West
Sparkles,
Coast,
what's going on?
yeah. I used to crip walk. West Coast,
You know-
Jay-Z sucks. He's overrated, and that makes you suck. I hate Jay-Z.
No, Jay-Z is not overrated at all.
He's
He's
overrated.
amazing.
I agree.
One of the best parts, Biggie wasn't overrated, and then one of the best parts about Jay-Z is he reuses a lot of like Biggie's lines.
Fuck that
famous
shit
lines,
in
and
the
puts it
click
on
you
the track.
claim. You need to get out of here with that. Like
Tupac, hey, I'm not gonna say hey, Jay-Z is not the best rapper. He's a great rapper. If I'm to go out of my way and say the best rapper that I've experienced in my life, it's Tupac. But I'm not gonna say he's a West Coast rapper. He's from Baltimore,
I'm sorry,
East Coast.
Tech Nine
So-
bodies
Tech
everybody.
Nine is
Like
really good too. Yeah, he's
and
amazing.
bodies
But-
all these people like left.
But
and
I
right.
like Busy Bone. I liked Bone Thugs and Harmony so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the 90s era. What I'm talking about with Sparkles. If you listen to them,
As a
that's-
metalhead, if I'm gonna listen to rap, I'm gonna listen to Tech Nine. That guy fucks with like even Falling in Reverse, which like their older shit when they were all emo and stuff. It's so funny they've remixed all their old songs to be more metal, and then they throw in rap into some of it, and it's just like
Tech
it
Nine's one
works.
dude, you know
It
that.
works for some reason. It's crazy. No, Tech Nine's awesome.
He's the one dude though. I was just listening to his song.
Dude,
Einstein earlier today.
So my brother's ex-wife actually was like her cousin. I know it's like, hey, I know so and so knows so and so, whatever. But he's actually like he used to be a famous person. His name was Trigger, out here in the valley, and he was in a bunch of like rap videos and shit like that or whatever. And when he passed away or whatever, it was obviously a very sad time. But it's like he was in a bunch of rap videos with all these fucking people. He did a lot of their piercing work. He did some of their tattoos and shit. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I never got to meet these people, but I got to.
36 Mafia is really good too.
He's in a bunch of their videos. Like this guy, he's one of the first people that was tattooed, head to toe. That's in so many of these old videos. Like it's crazy.
That's crazy. That's how he died.
Hip hop is I wouldn't say it's dead. It's just hip hop was in its prime. Like it had its time. When I hear people talking about 90s were the best time. The late 90s, early 2000 was the best for hip hop. Is what it was. Like this is Jay-Z's first album. It was called Reasonable Doubt. Wednesday it turned 30 years old. Jay-Z was 20 something when he made it. It just shows his age. But when he made that album, he came up with Cameron, the guy that we always say pause. You fucking pause. We always say that, the fucking East Coast dude. That's who Cameron. He came up with him. Russell Simmons. All them. This guy he's sitting with right here. This is fucking Rick Rubin. This is the guy that made put the Beastie Boys on. He made all the Beastie Boy beats. He put on LL Cool J back in the day. That's old as fuck. So they made HBO's dropping something in a couple months. It's going to be an 8-part miniseries showcasing Jay-Z, and I can't. It's a little 30-second clip. Watch it. If you don't know who this dude is, it's going to show Jay-Z and him talking to some old white dude, right, Zyvax? This old white dude is the king of hip hop. You don't tell the blacks that.
That's Vladimir, right? Or who's this white dude?
No, had this same
Rick
experience,
Rubin.
Except I was the one that could stand on the soapbox and articulate what we were going through.
Sure.
Without the pain, you wouldn't have done the work.
That's him, Rick Rubin.
Pain, you don't say it's necessary. You don't say you need it, but if it's there, you use it.
Cause you can't nap your hustle.
Yeah, but now he's rich.
So if you're not familiar with his music, when it comes out, towards when we do the HBO thing coming out for Harry Potter, there's going to be an 8-part miniseries, which is Jay-Z's a really good fucking rapper. Again, I'm not going to say he's the best. I'm not going to say he's better than Biggie. I'm definitely going to say Tupac's the best, in my opinion. But he's top 3. Eminem's up there with them. You know what I mean? It's like Pac's the best. Then it's probably Eminem, Jay-Z, Biggie somewhere in there. Big L below that. And
what always
still be alive to watch this is pretty fucking cool.
What always baffles me about let's say documentaries and stuff like this about people who are achieving greatness or whatever, and they're like, oh, here's my coaches, here's whatever. It's like, it's literally the same shit. Like, I mean, unless you didn't play middle school fucking baseball, basketball, whatever, like your coaches said the same shit. Maybe they just didn't have the right voice behind it to really be inspiring, but they're all saying the same shit. Like, it's just like,
you're right.
You got to.
They didn't have the right voice behind it.
You got to do it. You got to maybe they weren't powerful enough in the way that they said it. But it's like when you hear these stories of all these people, it's literally all the same fucking wording, and it's just like it's somebody just saying, "Hey, you can be great."
Somebody's able to deliver it properly.
Yeah, you just
Drake
need to
is one of those.
Twister.
You just need to have the. You just need to have the right. You just need to have the right person who says it with enough force or something like that. Where it's like, motherfucker, you're better than this. Get the fuck out there and do it. And it's just like, oh my god, like maybe I just need to hear it in a certain way. And like a lot of us who grew up playing sports, your coaches all said this. Like they all it's kind of weird to me when I see so much of this, and it's like, dude, every coach says this. At least any coach worth their salt. What?
Did you do sports?
I was a basketball player and a baseball player. Like,
I didn't know
growing
that.
up.
I don't stalk you hardcore.
I grew up with Juan Carlos Stanton. He plays for the New York Yankees right now. He used to be my neighbor. I used to pitch to him in my backyard. Like, he used to be a good friend of mine until he started making $300 million a year. Like, it's like I knew that guy. He was in elementary school, middle school, and then he left halfway through high school to go to Notre Dame, and then he got picked up. But it's like I used to pitch to that guy when I was a pitcher and when I played fucking baseball and stuff. So yeah, no, I played sports a lot of my life. Like, and then I went to Tracy Murray basketball camp. I was actually really decent at basketball. Tracy Murray was like he was the top scorer on the Wizards. I've done a lot of sports, yes. So as much as I don't like watching sports, I like playing them. I'm
I know.
oddly decent at them. It's kind of a problem for people because I don't
So
seem
you
like
play
it,
basketball,
but
Cyfax?
I'm stupidly good at basketball.
I played basketball.
I bet you could play for the WNBA, couldn't you?
That's where I got you see how the Supergirl picture that I got for you where it's pointing and like that girl walks out. Somebody made an AI version of the really shitty looking Supergirl doing that, and I clipped it just right, and that's the picture. And I clipped it just right, and I put it into your thumbnail for you because I thought
not
it was
only
hilarious.
is Jay-Z turning reasonable doubt. Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt turning 30 this week. The WNBA is also turning 30. Who didn't know that, right? Am I right? You know what I mean?
Hey, take a guess how much
We're
money
all on
it's made.
Sports Watch.
Take
Shitload.
a guess how much money it's made.
Double digits, triple digits, quadruple digits, zero.
It's literally it's made less. It's made $0. It's actually a net zero for that. Like not even net zero. It's like negative whatever because the NBA subsidizes for them. They've made no money. They've never made $1. Like what are the odds of that? Even with Caitlin Clark coming out and doing all that, still haven't made $1.
Nope. I on Tennet TV. They shoved the women's basketball at you, and I had to watch it one time, and they just don't have the same energy. It's just not as much fun watching women play basketball. It's just not.
They don't.
Well,
I mean, but they do have a couple things.
You're never going to see a dunk. You're never going to see proper alley oops. You're never going to see, and like what they sell it on is like, oh, we got the fundamentals down. I'm like, you know what they teach fundamentals to? Middle school children. They teach it to middle school children is where you learn the fundamentals. So they're like, hey,
that's where I learned the best parts of basketball and best part of music and all that.
We're as good as middle school children because they're learning the fundamentals of basketball. But it's like, so you got passing down better than other people? Do you think that's what people are watching basketball for? Of fucking course not. People want to see that fucking aggressive slam dunk, that 3-pointer, like when they're like the 6'5" dude is barely shooting over the 7-footer with a 4 with the 3-inch
or aggression like this. Crush your windpipe, that dumb white bitch. Get her right.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know if
they're trying to push each other to be more aggressive. I think they probably know that.
But it's like nobody's watching it for the athleticism and like the greatness that is happening other than like, Caitlin Clark came around and she's knocking 3-pointers from like, 50 feet away. She's just like, whoop. She's like, I don't want to be near any of that bullshit.
And it's not like
she's literally dropping bombs and doing it consistently.
She's the caliber of play.
Stephen Curry, of the league. And it's like, no shit. All of a sudden you guys might get a little bit of attention. But one person
Robin Lundberg covers the league, and he says, if you ever watch Robin Lundberg, he covers her every single day, Facebook Live, YouTube, and he said without her, there is no league. There was before her, but don't get me wrong, it was going down, and she rejuvenated it and brought, and she's continuing to keep eyes on it.
Dude,
so
I remember
she is
when
the star, and you need people like her.
It was like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Is she hot?
So Caitlin Clark was just blowing up, and like she was just like she was killing it. And then they had that other chick. What's her name? Something Reese. It's the black girl. It's the one who's super jealous of her because she sucks. Like she can't rebound for shit. But she was on all the I remember going down the cereal aisle and like her face is on all the Reese's boxes and shit. And I'm like. Or Angel Reese, that's her name, Angel Reese. And it's like she's all over the place, and it's like you suck. Like there's no highlight clips of you doing very well. There's just highlight clips of you being fucking awful at the game. But you're all over these boxes. Yeah, this chick is over here, and it's literally racism. It's straight up racism. That's all it is. It's because we can't highlight a white person outdoing somebody else. Like they just can't do it. Caitlin Clark's the only reason anybody watches fucking WNBA. Everybody knows it, and it's like, why deny it? Why fucking deny it?
Well, you know who this week's Smash or Pass is going to be, am I right? She's looking good. She's fit.
She's probably not even MAGA. She's just a white girl. Like it's
she's
like whatever.
Whatever she is, she looking good. She got some nice legs out there, tan on swole, in good shape. Keep it up, girl. Whatever you're doing, you're the face of the league, and you got a good face of the league for me.
To be fair, I don't care if you're 300 pounds. If you're nailing 3-pointers from 45 feet away and you're doing it consecutively, you're the person that should be running the league.
America's ass.
Yeah,
Her
I
face is
mean,
manly,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, no, look, let's get this right. Like most
At least her
female
face isn't
sports
really
players,
manly, you know what I mean?
most female sports players are not good looking. There's a few out there that are like, oh my God, you should have been a model instead of kicking a ball around or something, because they're usually soccer players because they run so much. But it's like every other sport, they're just like, oh, you're a lesbian, and obviously within 1 week, you're going to be renting a U-Haul to move away with your lesbian girlfriend to somewhere. And it's like, wow, what a weird stereotype. And then it's like, yeah, but then it happens every fucking time. Like, and then it's terrible. It's terrible. It's an epidemic out there for them.
It's an epidemic. Okay, I did not know that. That's funny.
Miss Sparkles, I heard you saw Supergirl last night. Is that true?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What were your thoughts? What
That's
were your
Starkey
overall
J?
thoughts? That's
What
Starkey
happened to
J.
her face?
I don't. She got some crazy makeup on, doesn't she? She ever does the makeup.
Dude, her
sometimes.
face looks manly as fuck here. I've seen her in other pictures. She doesn't look. I don't want to say she looks bad, but at the same time, she looks way more manly. This is weird.
I love some Starkey
Is that what
J.
she always
I gotta-
looks like? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
bad makeup.
I think it's just bad makeup because she's always doing makeup so much. You know what I mean? So just bad makeup. So she does bad makeup every now and then, but she does it all herself.
Is she hitting the wall? Is that what's happening?
I guess.
She's hitting that wall. She's gonna hit it hard.
But that's all it is. I was like, you know what? We need to talk about Supergirl. It'd be a good way to intertwine it. Oh,
I was right up earlier. I have my Superwoman outfit out, but I'm like just in my bra right now. I'm still trying to get ready.
So this post, so they should have kept the lesbian Supergirl. At least she was hot. People still joining on Millie Alcock's looks. I'm like, you know what? I'll allow it.
Yes, that's hot. I don't know.
I'd rather.
I mean,
again,
they could have
hotter than
definitely
Millie.
ran with the illegal alien thing a lot harder for sure. Like Jesus.
What do you think of Millie Alcock's acting?
Terrible. Actually, you know what? This is actually what like. There's actually more things about the movie that pissed me off more than her looks. And also, I feel bad for Millie Alcock because there's so many pictures of her and the way that she's looked. And obviously, you know, you can get the glam shots, you can do whatever. She's not a bad looking woman. Like, she's no fucking 8 to 10 or whatever. But on a really good day with the right lighting and everything, she could be a 7.
She looks
but it's like she's probably she looks like she looks like the kid from Waterworld that grew up. Like, that's what she looks like. She looks like the kid from Waterworld who grew up, and it's like that's what you look like. But also, it has the xenomorph kind of face, and it's like even with all that going on, it's like you're still not that bad. I'm telling you, with the xenomorph, think about it with the protruded forehead, with the fucking overbite. I'm telling you, even with all that going on, she's still not that bad looking. And the other thing, she's not a bad actress. Like, she was great in Game of Thrones, and then she did this Australian show. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like I watched a few episodes of it, and I was like, oh, she's actually pretty good in this. She's likable, so she can be likable. It's like the script and everything else was against her. But let's throw that out the window. Hold on, let's throw that bullshit out the window and just go with the movie itself. The movie, terribly written, no likable characters. The script is fucking awful. Like, the way that they jump around to planets and all the planets kind of just look the same. They just color them a little differently. Even the coloring looks like, I don't know, somebody's like Monday day shit after they did a 3-day binge drink. It's just like yellow, and you're just like, what did I eat or whatever? It's like, it looks fucking awful. Like, that's the color grading on everything that's going on here. And then people are like, well, why don't people like it? It's like, because I don't want to watch somebody shit into a fucking toilet on screen for fucking 2 hours. What are you talking about?
Dog pee on shit. And then fucking
the dog wasn't even there, but it's like, if anything, I would have used it to wipe my ass or at least wipe the screen off. Like, because
when she fell asleep
Christ,
using the
awful.
bathroom, that kind of turned me on. It does it for me. You know what I mean? I know a couple girls that do things like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, I might have a couple things saved about. Like, I just responded to somebody who made a comment about some bullshit like that, where it was just like, "Oh, all the people that hated this was because of blah 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 misogyny, blah blah blah, this that," and I'm like, let's just take sex appeal and everything out of it, because you already did. You motherfuckers already did. You took sex appeal and all this stuff out of it, which is, if you want to have a male audience, sex appeal is a thing. You need to have it there. You want to be able to look at the character
We
and
buy with our eyes.
guess what? There's going to be dudes who are like fantasizing about, like, yeah, I would like to either fuck that girl or I want to fuck my girl in that costume.
She's
that's
cute.
hot. That's cool.
I can
whatever.
imagine myself
And it's
with
like,
her.
it's like,
That's
wow, what a
think.
concept. How weird. It's like, how weird. What a concept. Yeah, it's like,
They don't make Chris Hemsworth
I
take his
like
shirt
this
off in
character for
every
that.
single movie, because women aren't going to be like, wow, I wish
Yeah.
my husband looked
Well,
like that. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying, though.
You
It's
buy
like,
with your eyes.
even if you took that away, like I said, which they did, the rest of the movie is still bad. Everything about it is still bad. The color
It's
grading
bad.
is bad. The audio is bad. The conveniences are bad. Everything about it is bad. She learns no lessons. She goes on no hero's journey. She does nothing, and she's just the same person at the end. But at the end, she's just like, you know what? Maybe I should stop drinking. And it's like, that's your fucking lesson you learned. Like, you know what? I'm gonna not
Angel
go
said
drink.
it best.
And I'm
She
like,
kills
I'm a
that
fucking
dude at the
alcoholic.
end.
So as an
Yeah, that
alcoholic,
was
like,
weird.
I'm a fucking offended by
I
it.
didn't like that.
Like, what the fuck?
She kills the fucking dude at the end, and it's kind of like, is this fucking? It just doesn't seem right. You know, like you said,
Yeah,
not
it
only
bothers
does she
me.
not learn a lesson.
No, they you know why they did that, right? It's
Why?
easy. It's a super easy reason they did that. It's because
Bothered the fuck
people didn't like the reason that Kal-El did it in Man of Steel, or Superman did it in Man of Steel.
to
And so
another
they were like, oh,
Kryptonian.
yeah, to another Kryptonian. But it's like, so they wanted to establish her as like an anti-hero, messy character. That's what
It
they
made
did
me
it for.
dislike
They
them
want,
more
and
than-
it was just like, I was just like, well, you're actually shittier. What you should have done is use some of your Kryptonian knowledge and imprison them or whatever. And
I
then
just have to
if he was a good enough villain, which he wasn't, he's not a good enough villain, nor is he memorable in any sense at all. But throw him into the triangle cube thing, whatever the fuck that galaxy is called, where they throw him into that, or the square.
Yeah.
Throw him into there. Yeah, throw him into there, like that ultimate prison thing.
Oh, no, yeah. and the
Do
rip-off.
that.
Yeah.
Do that. And but it's like, no, we'll just kill him, like, because she literally gives the speech to the little girl about, like, hey, killing will
Yeah.
fuck you up, it'll make you worse, da da da.
That's what
And
bothered
then
me
she
more.
she sends her off, and then she's just like, boink, and then she fucking stabs the dude, and you're like, you just made yourself worse in your own words. Like, now I'm worse. Now I'm a worse person immediately, based on your own fucking speech you just gave 5 seconds ago. What are
They
you
just seem
doing?
cool to me. Yeah, and I'm like,
Well,
no.
it's like this is the idea, or like, this is my idea when I see scripts like this, or like when I see movies like this in general. It's written by too many people, and by the time it gets to whoever it gets to, the other people didn't read what was fucking written beforehand, and they're just like, what can I add on to this? And then they just add on bullshit, and they're like, well, this should be cool, wouldn't this be interesting? And it's like, no, because it doesn't fall. There's no linear line here. Like, you can have breakoffs from the line of the linear story because you want to tell a story. A story is a straight fucking line. Do that,
Yes.
and then you have little fucking spurts here and there that kind of break stuff up, and you're like, oh, how does this all connect? How does this all connect? When it doesn't fucking connect anymore, you need to fix it or divert it very well. They don't do that. They like, none of it makes fucking sense. Like,
So-
how do you show up on a planet that has a green and yellow sun, and as you're pulling up to it, you don't realize the hue of the fucking color that's coming through the ship, and you're
I mean,
not
nowhere.
like, and you're
until
not
on
like,
the
hey,
planet,
get me the
makes no
fuck out of
sense,
here.
yeah.
Get me the fuck out of here.
not only
Like, what are you
the
talking
math
about?
not working,
There's no
geometry-
windows. There's nothing. What are you
Well,
talking?
Like you said, they need to tell
her
us.
costume. It did not look good with the color scheme of the setting. You know, like her costume looks so weird with everything, the color.
Well,
everything
is the green sun made out of pure kryptonite? Or are they just afraid of the color green now? What the fuck is this? Like,
Well-
are they just Green Lanterns? They're like, green is evil. No.
Hear me
Like,
out. This is how this is how it needed to be presented. You said there's no like linear path they're telling, right? This is what I
they're
didn't
not.
like. It starts with her
Absolutely not.
getting drunk, and she's already drunk, spelled at 20 through 30. We don't see the fall of Krypton until like halfway through, and it's like I think the film should open up with her,
Dude,
like they're walking through the whole fall of Krypton. When the fall of Krypton happens, and she sends the ship off, then you have Supergirl, and then go to after Supergirl, her getting drunk, and you're like, oh shit, her and her whole family just got killed, and she's the last Kryptonian. The whole audience understands what happened to her, and you're like, now I see why she's a drunk bitch. We don't really understand, like, but you have to cut some shit out, like why her dad's reasoning is
the fall of Krypton, and then like basically isolating their own little part of Krypton off into its own little mini planet for a little bit until they can maybe find a way to survive is also fucking stupid, because like that whole time, oh, you only have one ship and you're going to just send your daughter out. You have all this extra time. It actually leads to so many more questions about the fall of Krypton in general.
Have a town. There's like there is like a town of Krypton, whatever they're called, left.
This is the problem though, is people are like, well, but the comic though, and it's like, no, this is the new comics. Like, this is the new shit. Like, we had to write in bullshit to save our garbage fucking movie. And it's like, no. This shit's been established for 60 fucking years. Like 60 years of this shit. And they're like, but 2 years ago, somebody wrote some bullshit that contradicts this. And you're like, shut the fuck up. Like, just get that out of your fucking mind. Like, because that's the thing. It's like they try to put new shit into this.
Apparently, the green sun
like,
isn't new.
None of it works.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
But it's
new,
dumb.
But
it's fucking dumb.
It's a retarded. It's a
nerf.
Device.
It's a demerit. That takes away from making Superman special. The extreme. Superman is extremely OP. So when he killed the other Zod, it was completely different than somebody that like, oh. In the Superman movie, he was getting his ass beat, almost got fucking killed by a DNA generic made by fucking a human. No way.
Well,
they didn't even use
thing.
kryptonite in the Superman one, and now she's getting blasted by a whole son of a bitch.
Here's another great question: How did the villain know that she was Kryptonian at all? What point of the movie shows that she's Kryptonian, or that he would know? There's no point in the movie. There's no point in the movie, because there's literally two in the fucking universe. There's only two. There's Superman and Supergirl. How the fuck does he know what a Kryptonian is? And why would you prepare to defend yourself against something that there's only two of in the fucking universe? What are you doing?
More reasoning why I think that there's something missing. Like when the fall of Krypton happened, they didn't mention that it was probably Brainiac doing it. And the reason when Injustice happens, when the same plot happens here, when they're hunting down Kara Zor-El, it's Brainiac doing it because she's supposed to be one of the last Kryptonians. You know what I mean? So he's trying to collect her.
Why would anybody randomly out there know that?
Man. So
like
he wouldn't, but Brainiac would. So it's like, they had to have some, like you said, some kind of way to tell the audience she forgot to mention it in the writing. That girl was like,
the only reason I could see that
must have cut out in the editing, I guess.
The only reason I could see that is, hey, I'm a drunken idiot and I randomly tell people I'm a Kryptonian all the time. Like that's the only reasoning that's there. Hey, I'm a drunken fucking retard, and every now and then I'm like, yeah, I'm from a planet that blew up, and I'm a Kryptonian, and then word spread, because the only reason that she knows who Lobo is because she travels around these same planets, and Lobo is famous enough. Like, it's not explained why people know who Lobo is other than through her, when she's like, hey, this guy's an invincible fucking genocidal maniac.
Yeah, how does she know him? And then
she doesn't have to. That's like, see, that I don't mind, because it's like, hey, it's implied everybody around these planets knows who the fuck this guy is. Like, that makes sense to me, because I'm like, hey, wordle
was the
spread
girl?
about this guy who goes around and he's a bounty hunter, but he's a bounty hunter from a planet because all he wants to do is kill people that are stronger than him. Da 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 da. Somebody who's going to be stronger than him probably wants to be looking out for him. That at least makes sense to me. Like, I can rationalize that. Like, hey, I want to know the people that are out here looking for people like me. Like, that's fine. That's fine. Like, I don't mind that. But
Listen to
her, oh, go for it.
My bad.
How old was
I
the
was gonna
girl
say-
though? How old was the girl in the movie? I didn't hear how old she was.
she's supposed to be either 11
13.
or 13.
Why was
She's
she in that
13.
bars with her? Every bar, like nobody give a shit.
No.
Well,
the
she
bigger
went
question
to a
is,
bar by herself.
why didn't the sex trafficker people fucking take her? Why
It
didn't
makes
they
no
take her?
sense. There's something edited out of that. There's something when I get HBO for
Why?
Green
'Cause
Lantern
the
on the next
plot wouldn't
weekend.
move forward
There's
if all of a sudden she was
exactly. There's some kind of shitty like part that they made. Like, for example, remember how Ruthie jumps in the one guy's fucking neck and chokes him out in the fucking in the prison? She must have had a fight with Krem, right? And it must have looked so stupid and retarded that they completely cut that part outside facts because it just goes from like him axing the brother, right? Killing the fucking mom and then telling the dad you're dead. And then it's just like cuts to like the ship taking off and Ruthie's like nowhere found. And you see Ruthie like walking into the bar. I'm like, what happened? How'd she get away? How'd she get here? There must have been 2 or 3 like minutes that they, again, remember how they cut out 45 minutes of it? It must have been some like stupid ass fucking choreography because spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie out there, this bitch is in prison. She like does a, oh, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. And here comes the guard. We're going to let you out, bitch. And when the guard turned his back, some fucking huge, like 6'7", maybe 250 pounds,
Dude,
Ruthie's fucking small
dumbest
ass
fucking
jumps on his
scene.
back
Yeah.
and chokes him out. He's like,
That part pissed me off. That fucking was so weird. And how was she not fighting?
So,
Dude, you know how easy you can fix scenes like this? Like, it's super like
should've died.
scenes like this are super easy to fix. It's like send Supergirl to a planet that's like heavily gravitized, almost like a Dragon Ball Z or whatever. So the people there are naturally stronger. So when you send those people off to somewhere else, they're naturally stronger than everyone else. So even a little girl would be stronger than like a 6'7". Like, these are little simple fixes. It's like, oh, like,
Or-
and instead of
tired.
even
make it
doing
realistic, like you
Have
said.
giant men, though.
Either
I'm tired of
I would have like remember how they set up the spikes where I would have had her like pretend like she's gonna slam it into him, like poison him and kill him, and then probably fail and then have it turn around because the dude's bigger than her, about to fucking slam her head in it. When he's about to slam her head, have Lobo reach to the thing and go bam, 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 and be like, I told you I was gonna find a way out of here. Because there was like he didn't even get out. Remember,
dude,
like you could have incorporated
it's
him.
actually simpler.
Showcase.
It's simpler than
better
that.
way to,
She gets a jump on him, kind of chokes him out. Like, don't get me
I
wrong,
don't think
anybody
she
that
could
jumped
choke
on
him
your
out, though.
no.
she didn't
you
have to choke him
dude,
out. She'd end up losing.
I've
but couldn't
straight up
jump on
watched.
him.
I've watched very small chicks choke out bigger dudes
Non-trained?
at
How was she
bars.
work- she's a
No.
girl.
You just throw your
She's a
arms.
little
Well,
girl.
she's
Yeah.
from a warrior. She's from a warrior clan, so I can
Mm.
throw my mind to the side for a second.
Dispel imagination.
But the thing is like what actually got to me was when Lobo was like, these spikes are blah blah blah, they're poison to this whatever, and I'm like, you
That
didn't
wasn't
use it.
incorporated into the fight at
You
all.
didn't
Like
use it.
a possible threat.
Like if she would have just jumped up and like swung down
Or
and like kicked his head
while
or,
he's
like,
choking
kicked him
her
into
out,
it, and it's
or
like
while
a
he's choking her
paralyzing
out,
toxic.
Yeah.
and
Boom,
while
kick
she's
him into
choking
the
him out, side
spikes.
effects, he should have grabbed her little ass and been like, she could be like, oh no, she would have, before he choked her out, she could have died. Or
Use the device that you already talked about.
that
They
you
never
just
used
mentioned.
it.
You never mentioned
just-
bad writing.
It's like
Was he
it's
sex
like
trafficker?
watching
You didn't
John
incorporate
Wick or
Lobo
something.
sitting right there.
What's like
It's like-
watching John Wick and they talk about, or like they see a gun, or like not even John Wick, just say any action movie in general. You see a gun at all, and they're like, oh yeah, my so and so used that in World War blah blah blah, and then they move on. You're like, that's going to be used later on in the movie. It's foreshadowing. They forgot to use the foreshadowing, and they just didn't fucking use it. And it's like, you gave us the device to help this little girl defeat the bigger bad guy, and you didn't fucking use it. Why not? Like, the device is there. It's in the cage all around them the whole time.
Oh,
Like
okay, yeah,
have her accidentally maybe even like just get a lucky kick in, and he's just like, ugh, and he gets pierced, and say it's a paralyzing toxin or something, and now he passes out in the cell, and she's like, oh shit, I got it done, and then she gets out. Do something like that. Why introduce something that you're not going to use at all? They never use the spikes in the movie. Like it's a dumb.
Exactly.
They just say it. They just don't use it, and it's like use it if you're gonna talk about it. Fucking use it. Like what are you doing? It's dumb shit like that happens out throughout the whole fucking movie.
The whole movie.
The whole
I'm like,
fucking movie.
And I can't even blame that one on editing because I'm like, they didn't edit that out. They just forgot to talk about it.
No, it's just bad
Like,
writing.
that's not.
Well,
That's just bad
they
writing.
never really wrote
That's
anything
what,
before.
that's what makes me think
There's
multiple
bad
writers
editing.
are doing
They edited
it.
shit out of it. Yeah, and
Well,
it's
it's
like
one-
That's what makes me
that one
think
is
multiple
fucking
writers
horrible
doing it, and they didn't read what the previous writer wrote, because if you did read it, you'd be like, oh, I can
Well,
use that. They
There was
didn't
a
use
woman
it.
that's never wrote anything before who wrote it. Like really anything. She's never done anything before.
Oh yeah,
she's
it
apparently she's
shows.
writing Wonder Woman and Teen Titans now too, so that's gonna fucking be great.
Yeah, yeah. And
But-
I read an article when we were talking about it. When I was talking about it yesterday, Rocka, when we were with DK, I was reading her article of her talking about writing in the movie, and she was like, "You, every writer needs to take an acting class and stuff like that." Not saying she's saying she doesn't have any training, but you need to have acting training to write scripts and shit.
Bullshit! You don't need to have acting training to write fucking scripts.
Yeah,
No, you
she's
fucking
really
don't.
proud of herself. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, if that's the case, you know what? If from the way that this movie fucking performed, I don't want to see actors fucking writing scripts. Speaking of actors fucking coming out talking shit, look at we found Jason Momoa is asking why he's signing Aquaman during Supergirl press. While he's got a fucking tattoo, it looks like he's permanently looking like Aquaman no matter where he goes.
Jason Momoa asks why is he signing Aquaman during Supergirl press in London.
Listen to his rude ass. What? Why the fuck am I signing Aquaman? Why would you have you sign Lobo? Better question.
Why the fuck am I signing Aquaman, guys?
Why would we have you sign fucking Lobo?
Did they ask him to sign as that, or is he doing it on his own?
He's signing fucking shit. He's signing fucking memorabilia, right? And he's like, why the fuck am I signing fucking Aquaman, guys? Why are you signing Garrett the Gamer from Minecraft shit, what you're about to sign, this dude in front of you? You don't mind doing that because that's your current contract under HBO. You know, he got rehired for HBO like 3 years ago during the pandemic after Zack Snyder got fired, right? So this is the new HBO he's working with. So he's kind of like, what he's basically doing is shitting on Zack Snyder and the old fucking, the old people. Why am I fucking signing Aquaman, bro? Bro, why you got a tattoo like Aquaman, retard? That's your fucking life. Don't complain about it. You know what?
Well, did he get the tattoo before?
Yeah, but they incorporated it into the movie. So he's never like, why must? Why? Better question. You know what? Two could play this game. Better question. Why would I have you sign Lobo? That movie sucks. If I'm going to get some memorabilia for you to sign and fucking sell money off, it's going to be Aquaman because that's what people are going to buy. So
Also, there's nothing for him to sign right now. Really? Is there?
Exactly. There's no Lobo fucking material out. Thank you. So he's being a fucking prick just because, you know, he thinks he's worth some shit. It's like, don't do that, man. Listen, be nice to the fucking fans. If you don't want to sign shit, don't sign shit. Don't fucking be like, oh, I'm not signing fucking Lobo. How long ago was that? Not even 10 fucking years.
Jesus Christ, bro. You're the program, guys.
You're the program, guys.
Thank you.
Signing Lobo.
What would they have though?
Oh, look at this guy getting Blanca. There you go, hang out with this guy.
See, he don't mind signs with current fucking shit where he's making money off of, but since he already, you know, the ink ain't dry on that yet because he still has to do fucking promotion for Street Fighter and for all these other ones. It's him being fucking rude to fucking people. And I thought it was funny showing that because, you know, Supergirl sucks.
He is, yeah. Well, he sucks anyways. I don't like that guy anyway.
My cat won't stop biting my feet, so I keep kicking her the whole time, trying not to lose my.
Stop. Don't say anything. Stop. God, you're so easily. Stop.
Me?
Yeah, you stop. Don't talk about kicking your cat. You know how people are
I know,
nowadays.
I'm kicking. She's biting my feet the whole time. You know, you can't see it. Here's speaking. Here's fucking Roxy and whatever this fucking retard from Real Rejects. They both saw it. These are the shills we talk about. People are shills, right? Watch them try not to say that this movie sucks and still tell people to go spend their hard-earned fucking money on it without telling them that the movie sucks. They won't just come out and say this movie sucks. Roxy's like, some people might think that it's bad. How do you know that? How do you know what some people might think? No, you're speaking for your fucking self. What you're doing? You think we're too dumb to fucking too dumb to Yeah, look at it. Watch, listen to these fucking retards.
We just got out watching that girl right there, Supergirl, and boy, oh boy, do we have thoughts.
I think it's aptly called Supergirl. For me, this movie was super. I am a big fan of the graphic novel. I know that Greg is as well, and many of you guys are.
What you
that
freaking
might
wearing,
either
man?
help or hurt your
I don't know. It's fucking not working.
While I love the
like
story so
checking
much,
pants.
they did take some swings that I could see being misses for people, even though a lot of it worked for me.
They're really trying to word it the right way. It's like,
You hear it? I can see some things that didn't work for some people, Myth Sparkle, but it definitely worked for me. She's not trying to lose her access pass to the media. It's like, how the fuck do you know what some people are thinking about? It's like, don't speak for yourself. Don't speak for some people. And I watch him. He's gonna come out and be like, oh, he tries to tell people it sucks, but in the end he's like, go buy it, go to the movie. He's like, the real
Dalcock is incredible.
She is. She's amazing.
She's not even exactly how I saw the interpretation of the character from the comic, but what she did, I made her own. I thought she was absolutely brilliant. The movie itself, it's the most boring opinion you could have. I thought it was like just in the middle. I was like, fine, it's fine. I think her comment sentiment is like, I wanted to love it. I just ended up
we got paid to be here.
That's about what I would say, honestly. Even though the first 30 minutes I was going, I think I'm gonna love this, and then I just kind of teetered into neutral with some ups here and there.
I had the
he's trying his hardest.
He's trying, right? He said, I thought in the first 30 minutes, I thought I was going to love it. Listen to her bullshit, Syfax.
Yeah.
She's the opposite. She didn't enjoy the first 30 minutes, but in the end, listen to this fucking bullshit.
Opposite, man. I, at the beginning, was like, I'm a little worried I'm just going to like this. And then I ended up loving it because of how much of a connection I felt like I formed with Supergirl and with Ruthie and the stakes. So
hey, stop it right here. Stop right here.
I am one of the people
Stop
who,
it. Stop
The
it.
stakes.
No, stop it right here. Look, we got 3 people here who have seen the movie. Quote me one line from this movie.
She screams in space. Just screams like a Karen up in space. She's
So
just
silence.
It just takes some
silence is your
time.
quote.
Little bit of itty little laughter.
That scene bothered me so bad.
Everything will
Quote
be
one
over.
fucking line. Do it. I fucking dare you. I dare you
Touche.
to quote a line.
Ruthie, you can
You
stay
can't.
a little longer. How about
You
that?
don't
Just
want
say
to kill
that
these
and-
because you have parents,
Because
or
you know,
it's
but you're
bad
paying.
because
That-
some.
I remember she said to the little girl, "You could pay for her to drink," or something like that. You pay.
Okay.
That part
Yeah,
bothered
that's
me.
so memorable. So memorable. What a great line. So name one line from Supergirl. That is like, wow, that stands out. That is like, oh my God, what great things to achieve.
Oh,
you can't.
and
There's
she
no
told
memorable
Superman,
lines in this fucking
I think I'm
movie.
gonna stay
Well, she
here
loved it.
for a little while. Yeah, right. She says it right. You know, Superman gained weight. He looked a little like bigger at the end. Did you guys notice? I noticed.
He looked in decent shape. I thought he was, fucking.
The dude's in good shape. He looks fine, but it's like he had nothing to work with, so I don't blame
And
him.
he seemed miserable the whole time. Whatever.
Well, he's
line
also
he had,
in
he seemed
he's in
miserable.
between films. He's probably doing other films, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, can you come over here for like?" He's like, "I'm not gonna work out for like 6 months to do fucking 5 seconds of
Yeah,
filming."
you're right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But
Yes,
you know
with that
what?
hoe, what do you mean holding her stomach? The director guy complained about what's her name? Millie, whatever her name is, Cockface. She wouldn't hold in her stomach. He asked her to hold in her stomach and she wouldn't. She got upset. So that's
How
sexist.
dare he? You can't ask a woman to hold your stomach in or get
This
in shape.
is the
especially if
thing.
you're paying
Look,
money.
so many of us in general, like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's plenty of movies that are just great in general that maybe you can't quote here or there, but I guarantee most of us that have seen, the amount of movies that we've all seen, like your favorite movies, you can quote a line from it. Where like that shit was fucking that shit went hard. Like that was a great scene. That was a great moment. That was whatever. It's like, dude, even something as simple as like Boondock Saints, which like was a sleeper hit that became a big hit on DVD sales or whatever. It's like, oh, grab me the fucking rope. God damn it, Rock. I'm gonna use that, by the way, when it comes to scenes that I fucking have you come in on, I already have something lined up for you, Rock. But it's
great.
like, you know, they got somebody named Rock in there. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I have a friend named Rock, so it's great. But it's like, that shit is memorable as fuck. And it's like, these are like, I don't want to say throwaway movies, but they're sleeper hits that became like cult classics or whatever. There's nothing, you're never going to remember this movie. You're not going to care about this movie in T-minus 5 seconds after you left the theater. That's why it's even hard to talk about, because nobody cares. Like,
well,
it's
after
just,
the movie, I watched the anime Angel Cop, and I remember that more than I remember this Supergirl. So, have you guys seen the anime Angel Cop? It's hilarious. It's not supposed to be hilarious, but it is.
Angel Cop?
It's just a bad movie. It looks bad. Everything about it's gross. It's disgusting. Like, there's nothing good about it. Like, there's no, like, look, even with Superman, like, there's at least a couple redeeming qualities in the Superman movie where it's like, okay, Superman does a couple superhero, like, he catches a whole fucking building and saves that one woman. Like, that alone, I'm just like, okay, cool, that's very Superman-esque, right?
Yeah.
Even though that's not how physics works, and that building would absolutely crumble. But like,
well, yeah.
So hear me out.
Yeah.
This is a lie. Because Supergirl earned $18 million in its domestic opening day, now tracking to earn $40 million in its opening weekend. You know what day it opened, right, Cyvax?
Thursday?
Last fucking week.
Oh.
They're trying to say it
this
opened on
week,
Thursday.
Technically, yeah.
They're trying to say it made $18 million on Thursday.
No,
It
there
did
was
not.
a fan. Like, I saw it on Wednesday as
It made apparently 11.5 million on fucking on Wednesday, and like only 5 million on Thursday. They're not trying to say that though. So they're like, oh, Thursday made 18 million. No, like I said on the DA's office, it's gonna backfire. That early access, people like us are gonna get early access. Go on DA's office and say, do not spend your hard-earned money on this. Even when you see the real rejects, you can see it in his face, being like, I spend my money on
you're
this.
better off
But
going
like,
and
he's
going
saying
going
no.
and seeing like Obsession again. Go see Obsession. Give money to those people, because those people obviously put, you know, hard-earned money, like hard-earned time and whatever. Like, I wish they would get more money from what they put into it, because obviously the rights were sold off and everything. So those people kind of aren't getting the money after it made that amount of money. They already made their money from it. But it's like, that movie is like, dude, sure, it's a horror movie, whatever, but it's like, give people like that more of a shot, give them more money. And, you know, because if they can have a vision like this with that amount of budget, imagine what they can do with a little bit more. And hopefully they keep that same mindset, because I've noticed this happens to every director. Once you get more money, it's like, oh, we can fix it in post.
Curry
that kind
Barker
of
would have made an awesome Supergirl.
that mindset, dude, he probably would have done, but he would have been hilarious.
Well, like,
he would have made an awesome Supergirl.
It would have been hilarious.
No, I mean, if he would have actually fucking made a Supergirl, Curry Barker, I bet you would have been like fucking Krypton.
No, I mean, like him
awesome
actually showing up. Have you seen his skits, his comedy skits?
Yeah,
like
he'd be in it.
Like, he could have
he's
done
like
it.
James
It would have
Gunn.
been way
I
funnier.
guarantee I can see him in 10 years like doing a big budget film. But right now, I'm like, you know what? I can see him doing this fucking film right here with somebody having special effects for him. He could hire the Fall of Krypton would have been fucking awesome as fuck. He would have had like an Indy Navarrete instead of fucking her to be Supergirl. And I'm like, he would have, you know, he would have directed her to be like,
I think that's
more
I think that's the
likable.
problem, because like Curry Barker did this.
Fucking through the roof.
I think that's the problem. Curry Barker kind of did the same thing as the guy who did like Godzilla -1, right? So it's like Godzilla -1 had like a small budget. When they asked him, hey, this was only 15 million, he was like, I wish we had 15 million. So it's actually less than 15 million. He probably had like closer to 10 or 12, right? You know, and it's like he did all that. He did most of the editing. Sure, he was overseeing it all. But when somebody has a specific vision, and the specific vision is actually done right, you get to see that person's vision done properly. And when you have these Marvel movies and whatever, like, how many times did you ever watch some of these credits? They're like 10, 15 minutes fucking long. And there's like 300, 400, 500 people working in each different goddamn department. And all of a sudden you got to give credit to fucking, 800 goddamn people. But it's like, you look at Godzilla -1, I think they said they had 35 people it was like 35 people working on something like that. Curry Barker, he was like, oh, I edited it myself. I did the sound design. I did all this. He did everything himself. So it was literally his vision. So like, that's why something like that really stands out, because not only is it a small budget movie that performed phenomenally, but it's literally pretty much one guy's vision. Obviously, he needs the actors and stuff like that to help that vision come to life. Fine. But as far as like the editing and all that other stuff, it's like, it's one person's direct vision. Like, this is what I want it to be. And there's, a couple little things here or there while they're filming. They were like, oh, well, we changed this, we changed that a little bit here or there. But they changed it on the fly, and they changed it together while everyone was there. Like, you don't get that in these big budget bullshit like this. Like, you just don't get it. Like, nobody has say. There's too many cogs in the machine, and it ends up looking like shit. Like,
James Gunn, that's the problem when he became CEO. He wanted to have his hands in everything. Kevin Feige kind of like draws out the branches of the tree and then hires directors that'll fit. And, he has an overwhelming theme and good writers that he can fit with people. James Gunn was just like, I want to have my hand in everything. This girl that he hired it's not fit. She's not a director. She's not a writer. He needs to be more of to delegating instead of more hands-on. And he's not a CEO of a corporation, the head of, he's a producer himself. He can't even do that decent. What he did was Suicide Squad. I rather enjoyed, man. I like that. But I couldn't see me watching that movie every fucking year over and over and over, a different fucking, like, it would get old as shit. And when it comes to somebody like Superman, it's completely different than his wheelhouse. This showcased it way too much. He's not the right person for the job. He needs to be removed after Man of Tomorrow, because it's not going to get any better than that. I don't care who's, Man of Tomorrow is going to fucking rock. This is looking to only make $40 million a year. Somebody said in the chat, I think MK2 made $140 million worldwide. This is looking to do less than that. This is going to do less than that. I said it's definitely going to do less than the Backrooms, because Backrooms, everybody's like, oh no, they were talking about like it's going to do less than what was the other movie? Obsession. I'm like, it's going to do less than fucking Backrooms. They're like, I don't know what's going to do that. It's fucking going to do half of that.
I'm actually curious if it's going to do less than the Marvels.
That's what they're saying.
If this is doing less than the Marvels, that's fucking wild.
It's pull the plug time. And HBO can do better than this. And is this a showcase into just like what happened at HBO? Because Welcome to Derry season 2 better not be half as slack as this. That guy, dude, Andy Muschietti, his wife is like one of the main writers / co-producers. So he married a good fucking writer in Hollywood, smart man, because he knows that fucking writers are shit. That's why Welcome to Derry was written so well. Him and his wife were co-writers on it. I'm like, oh, not the dialogue, the fucking story. You know what I mean? It's like, that's why everything's very cohesive, very fucking complex, and and thrilling to, and this is like, how did we get here? If you haven't seen this movie, please don't waste your money on it. That night I spent $23 in an IMAX film, $12 at a beer, $10 a gas, like 45 fucking bucks, man. I could have sat home and did a lot more. I could have paid my fucking wireless bill for $45, and but so harder.
What I was going to say was that if my step Enzo went and saw it, and he always sticks up for like every movie. And if he said this movie was he said it was so bad, he even cringed at parts, and it's a really bad movie. Like, he sticks up. He even liked that one movie that was with I think it was with Leonardo DiCaprio. It was like some propaganda kind of movie.
The propaganda movie, fucking
yeah, he even liked that. So, but he hated this.
One West commie, one
battle after another
one.
commie.
Yeah, sci-fi's got it.
One battle after another commie. Some shit like that. Yeah, that was fucking. That was fucking
one propaganda
good trash ever. That's all we're getting out of Hollywood now. It's virtue signaling, propaganda, political, fucking hatred, bullshit. And it's like, it's time to stop. It's like Angel Productions, Angel Studios, they're coming out with some decent stuff because people actually care about their product. If I can get if I can get Doomsday to be good, right, and I can get Coco 2 to be halfway decent, I'm already done with
Coco 2.
Grand Theft Auto. Coco 2, fuck yeah! You don't know what Coco is?
Is it the animated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Did
You know
like
that
it?
what bothers me? It was good. It was fine. But you know what bothers me is like you only survive if your picture. You know, I don't understand what
People forget you. Your
but like what
memory is
happened
what keeps
before
you.
that? What happened before pictures?
That's a good
The
question.
religion doesn't make any sense.
Well, you know what? Now you're thinking too much. God damn it! Don't you ruin Coco for me. So you're saying there's no heaven until pictures were invented?
Yeah, that's what it seems like, right? I don't know. Yeah.
I think the overall consensus here is Supergirl is a giant pile of shit. Nobody should waste their money on it. And
so much.
What's your number?
Yeah,
You give it a rating. Let's give it something out of 10. What did you do? Your critically score?
No.
I gave it a 3.5 out of 10. The fucking average on critic list right now
it's not worth my
is 3 out of 10.
I was gonna say
I tried to be nice.
That's
and
actually
find
what I was
something.
going for. I was going for 3.
So I was trying to be nice and look for
that's
like something positive prose, like with corn sweat, just like some. And I was like, I gave it a 3.5.
Actually,
Everybody gave it a fucking 2 out of 10. It's average 3 out of 10.
3's too nice. 3's too nice. 2 is actually probably more accurate. It's
Everybody's
bad.
dumping 2 on fucking critic list, and it's averaging 3 because people like me was like, I can't be too mean, and gave it a 3.5. It's really a 2.5 if at the most out of 10.
I'm so ADHD that I like zoned out and like wasn't paying attention a lot of the time. So I really don't even know what happened all the way. But I know I watched it.
Trust me, even if you paid attention, you wouldn't know what the hell happened. The dog fucking got poisoned, and you're like, why didn't he just fucking just kill him right then and there? Why is poisoned for 72 hours? That makes no sense.
Yeah, who I was watching it with, he like researches everything and like talks through every movie, but he explains
It's
to
brain
me,
rot.
when he
It'll
feels
make you
like
dumber.
Explain it to me. He explained it.
Like James
comic,
Gunn's
it
supposed
does
to be
this,
known for like stupid, quirky jokes and disgusting shit. There's not even any of that in it. Like she eats the poop and like
No,
said
it's
so many
it's
times,
terrible.
It's
terrible.
no jokes.
The milk joke. Like
The milk was
this?
dumb.
Yeah, that's no. Yeah.
Save your money. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We had a great fucking time. What do y'all got coming up tonight? Anything special y'all got coming up in the future y'all want to talk about? Miss Sparkles, we'll start with you.
You only doing an hour?
What was that?
You only doing an hour or 2 hours?
Yeah, only doing an hour. We only do an hour
Okay,
on
okay.
fucking Saturdays because unless you so that it saves time for you to do maybe an after show if you wanted to because you never do any shows anymore like you used to.
I mean, to be fair, it actually works out for me. I'm supposed to take my mom out for a dinner tonight. I haven't seen her in 2
Oh, that's
weeks,
so sweet. Oh.
I'm gonna do nice things for my madre. So yeah.
Well, we'll start with you then, man. You got anything coming up? You want to promote the channel since you don't do it anymore?
Not at the moment. I haven't been doing much for a minute, but I did do some moves to where I might be able to get a PC a little bit earlier than I thought I would. So we'll see if the card shows up in the mail and I can use the card, then I might be able to get a PC going pretty shortly. What's an Amazon? It's an Amazon card. No. Well, this is the thing. Like, I can actually afford the PC right now. It's very expensive. I can just do it, but I just don't want to do it all in one shot. But the card through Amazon I could get has 0% APR for 6 months. So I'd rather pay it off for like 5 months and then do whatever's left.
Okay.
And so then I got 5 months of like kind of leeway in case bullshit happens. I don't like being in the dark about my money. So
okay.
You and me both. Money's funny.
So I'm waiting on the card to show up in the mail. It should be here, I don't know, hopefully this week or something. I can buy that. Then it'll probably take 2 weeks for the PC to get here. And then I can start doing shit again. So we'll see. Hopefully within the next month. Let's go with a month.
GG's.
Go for the
Miss
month.
Sparkles,
Yeah.
How you been? Thank you for stopping by.
Wednesdays
and hanging
I'm
out
with
as
DK. Sometimes
love it.
on Fridays. Some days I mod for Stupenzo. Sometimes it was Zach on Saturday. Today. I don't
You're
think
getting
I'm
close to
today.
500 subscribers, ain't you?
I am. I really want it. Yeah, I'm getting close. Yeah.
You're doing good.
Everybody's
You're
closer
people.
than I am.
Well, she's
DK's
trying. Like I
up to
said, she's out there 2
25.
days a week on DKs. She's coming over here and promoting our show, every weekend. She's doing awesome.
And Fridays, sometimes I'm with Devil made me do it. I'm working myself in with them like I did with you, Rocca. They're starting.
You're doing fucking great. Keep promoting yourself. Keep posting. Keep showing up. You're doing awesome. So you'll be at 500.
Even though I'm probably close to hitting the wall.
Yeah. No, you once you hit the 500, it'll be an extra burst to get over top and keep going a little farther. So. And we'll get side facts there one day, whenever he wants to start doing some Saturday sidecasts again.
I think you were going, but then like all this stuff happened and you couldn't. I think you could have did it if the stuff happened. It happened. No, wait,
Oh, I'd be fine if I just kept going with what I was doing, and like it would be fine. That and I would have just like actually, solid amount of people watching. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
That's GG, bro.
Oh yeah,
thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Soundboard now, Rocca. What are you doing?
That's right. Hey, again,
I gave him that soundbite like a year ago. Like,
and we won't be here next week because I'm going to DC for the 250th. So if you guys follow me on my gaming channel, I'm gonna live stream like the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and the reflecting pool from a safe distance, so I don't get arrested. That way I can make it back here from 2 weeks from now. So hell no, it's got algae in it.
Okay.
GG's, everybody. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.